Hey, Exoticals, it's your girl back with another Exotical rant. You know what I was thinking about? You really want to know? Let's press play. I was thinking about part 3. Nobody knows what it takes to be you, the concrete rose. Plus, story time. Let's go, girlies. Let's get right into it. Nobody knows what it takes to be you started out as a small ideal in my head. It started out as like a thought process because, again, nobody knows what it takes to be an exotical, a mixed race woman. They speculate, they create their own narratives, and they gossip about you, but they don't know what it really takes to be you. The type of confidence you have to have, the type of mindset you have to have, the type of spirit you have to have, the type of concern for your wellness you have to have, and the type of finances you have to remain safe. They don't know what it takes. They can only speculate, gossip, and observe from afar, but they don't know what it takes to be us. And let's like it gets so sometimes, like when I was thinking about this concept, I was really going through the thought processes with myself. I was like, nobody knows what it takes to be me. No, but like I get so much hate or just negativity from other women that don't look like me, but nobody knows what it takes to be me. Like all you do is you can gossip, you can speculate, but you really don't know the hardcore values it takes to be me and to maintain myself. So for you to say something, your opinion is pointless. It's null and void. And that's kind of what I set out in this series to accomplish with us. Like, others' opinions of us is null and void. They don't know what it takes to be us. They don't know the preparation. They don't know everything that we go through as a beautiful woman. They don't know about it because they're not it and they don't want to do the work to become it. So all they can do is just sit back and observe, monitor, gossip, speculate. It's almost like you're a celebrity and that's all they can do because they don't have access to you unless you grant that access, which we have talked about in other videos, which we have gotten into, not to grant that access to you, because if they haven't proven themselves, they don't get access to you. Point blank, period. Let's get right into it. Nobody knows what it takes to be you. Nobody knows what it takes to be you. The mindset you have to have. And the mindset you have to have is you can't hit a target you can't see. So you have to be able to see the target for yourself. You have to have the mindset to see stuff before it happens, to prophesize and manifest your destiny for yourself. Because if you can't hit the target, you can't see it either. So you have to be able to be a visionary in a sort, because you know what kind of life you want. You know what kind of goals you want to accomplish. So you have to have that mindset and visionaries and manifestation set in so you can actually see it for yourself. Prophesize over it for yourself. Does that make sense? And just the mindset of like, this is the mindset I always keep. I don't keep secrets. I just keep people out of my business. I am so like that because I'm not keeping secrets. I'm just keeping you out of my business, because you have to have that type of mindset, because again, other people will really try to come in and infiltrate your spaces and create their own narrative and trajectory for your life and their life, and even kind of try to destiny swap with you, like we got into in other videos. Check that out, girlies. But they'll try to destiny swap with you. So you really have to have a firm mindset. Again, because nobody knows what it takes to be you. Your mindset has to be in order, ladies. Number 2, you have to have your spirit together. A lot of times as young women, we don't understand how important having our spirit together is, because we think like, oh, if my mind's together, but your spirit is like, that's what lives inside of you and creates the vibes. It creates the allure. And if you don't have that, it's just like you may be in a place, but you can never shine to your potential because you haven't even realized who you are in your spirit and your core values. One quote from Beyonce that I really love, and she said, "The most alluring thing a woman can have is confidence." You have to have a confident spirit. If you don't have a confident spirit, no matter how beautiful you are, you will never succeed to your destiny because you don't have the confidence to do that. You don't have the confidence to achieve that. You don't have the self empowerment of confidence to give you the willpower to go ahead. And then, like, I think sometimes our spirits, and we're dealing with confidence. Confidence can be loud, but it also can be quiet and alluring. And I think sometimes we see a lot of confidence, loud confidence in this society right now. Our kind of culture is very is a very loud confidence, but a truly intelligent, spiritually in touch woman knows that her confidence is quiet. And in that quiet confidence, she can shine at her best. Sometimes the greatest test is how quietly you handle those who have boldly mistreated you. Because like they're looking for a show and you won't give them one. They're looking for a reaction and you will not give them one. Um, and that's pure confidence because you don't have the need to explain anything. You don't have the need to do anything per se. Your confidence is just understood. Um, and especially in times of conflict, when somebody mishandles you and you can go about it quietly, it tests your character, your spirit, and it tests every part of you to want to react. It gives you that confidence in knowing, like, I don't have to handle them. Their karma will come, and it probably will come faster if I take myself out of the scenario. Number 3, let's go into nobody knows what it takes to be you, wellness. Sometimes when we think about wellness, we really think about like eating healthy, exercising. Sometimes when we think about wellness, we kind of forget about the mental and emotional toll just being a beautiful woman can have on your body, like just mentally. People always wanting something from you, people having ulterior motives, people hating on you, external triggers that really after a while can hit onto your mental. And it's not like you're not trying to neglect your mental health, but like your wellness, because you can be like, we can be so defensive sometimes because we've been through so much stuff. We've dealt with the haters, and we just like are putting up like we're putting up a brick wall to just block everybody because we don't know where the hate will come from. And it really can play on our well-being mentally. And we have to really get into a space where we're like, oh my gosh, I definitely will have boundaries, but I definitely will never put a brick wall up and not let my blessings come through. I will not let those relationships that happen organically, I will not block those relationships because I'm in fear of somebody hating on me or putting me in a certain position, because I have discernment. I know the women I do surround myself with are women who are going to pray behind my back, not talk behind my back. Let me say that again. The women I surround myself with will women that will pray behind my back for me and not talk behind my back about me. And that is so important. As exoticals, we surround ourselves with other women that have our backs, that really care for us as a person and don't care how attractive we are. They care about our character. They care about our sisterhood. And I think that's one of the biggest greatest achievements our exotical space has made is that we are creating a community of like-minded women that are very supportive. So surround yourself with women who pray behind your back, not talk behind your back. Let's get into number 4, finances. Nobody knows what it takes to be you. Finances. Nobody knows all the saving, all the stuff we had to save. Nobody knows like all the high yield savings accounts we had to create to build our financial portfolios, or the financial advisors we had to talk to and set up appointments and really get ourselves financially literate. Nobody knows all the safety nets we had to create to not only keep our finances in check and safe, but keep our physical bodies safe, because we don't do well in disenfranchised neighborhoods. We do well in thriving affluent communities, and we're able to be safer in those communities. So nobody knows like all the money you had to save instead of go shopping. Nobody knows all the accounts that you had to create and safety nets you had to create for yourself and put money away on CDs or whatever to upgrade your lifestyle, not only now but in the future. So nobody knows what it takes to be you. So I wouldn't even concern myself with their opinions and their thoughts. You do not get to rent a space in my mind rent free. Like, you do not get to do that. You will not be in my head rent free. I can run around in your head rent free. I don't care if you think about me all the time, but I will not dwell on you and play back all the drama that you create in my head rent free. That will just not happen. And I call this part 3, the concrete rose, because if you think about it, our beauty can shine anywhere. And it's just really amazing how an exotical woman or mixed race woman, we are like beautiful, like with or without makeup, we're so beautiful. Like, I've had the most self-empowering experiences when I was makeup free. I was just more so being myself. I had my curly hair out, and like the reactions I got from people in general that were not haters, just like the smiles, the open doors, they really it's just really just celebratory of you being your authentic self and being able to bloom even when you're in the midst of concrete. You can like seep up and show your beauty. Even if you're having a bad day, your beauty is still shiny, because that is who you are at your essence. And I think that is the true concrete rose analogy or whatever. That is the true essence of who we are as mixed race women. We are that concrete rose. We're able to shine anywhere. We're able to flourish anywhere. And in the most unexpected places, we will pop up, and our beauty will be shown, and our strength will be shown. And I think that's like the most important part about understanding yourself as a mixed race woman, is understanding you are an example of, you are one of the most beautiful women on earth, and but we also carry a beautiful spirit within us. We're able to take the best from we're able to take the best from each side, both sides, or multiple sides. So that's like the best of both worlds. So ladies, if you're ever wondering, nobody knows what it takes to be me, and I'm going through so much stuff, and I don't know what to do. Just think about it. Nobody knows what it takes to be you. The mindset, your spirit, your wellness, your finances, everything that you have set up for yourself as an intelligent mixed race woman, they don't know about it, and they don't need to know. You need to know it, and you need to keep a special place in your heart for yourself, of mercy, of grace, of understanding for yourself. And it's so important. And I look back and this is a story time, so I want to tell you a quick story. When I think back of like all the stuff I've been through, I don't let women that have never walked in my shoes disvalidate my experience. I was once told by like an ex-boyfriend's his cousin or somebody. She was you know how she looked, but she told me that I have it easy in life because I was light-skinned. Um, that woman did not know me. She did not know anything about me. That was actually one of the first times we had even talked. And I was really taken aback by that comment. I was younger. I was really hurt. I was really like very confused because again, this girl came from a more affluent family. Her dad had bought her new cars, paid for her schooling, paid for her new house. Basically, her future was set because of finances. And she thought because I held beauty, and she felt like my beauty outshined her, or my beauty disturbed her insecurity. She thought I had a very easy life, which was very untrue. She thought I never had any hurdles. Even though she was way more privileged than me, like I have worked for everything I have gotten, especially as a young woman. I've got a car. I worked and saved my money to buy a car. I put myself through school. So it was really funny for her to look at me in a few seconds or minutes, tell me that I have it easy in life. And I really wanted to go off on her, but I didn't because I have class. And I thought back and I was thinking, no, I don't have it easier in life than you. You're just you're just offended that more men may want to lay me down. But I'm not looking for men that want to lay me down because there are many that do. I'm looking for a man that wants to lift me up. And that's what I had to focus on. Not women thinking that a lot of men want to lay me down, but I was focused on looking for a man that would lift me up. And that's what made me that concrete rose, because I knew that my mindset would get me somewhere, my spirit will get me somewhere, my focusing on my wellness and my finances will get me somewhere, and I didn't have to rely on my beauty, my shine, but I relied on my intellect to get me the places I wanted to go. And I did not let women that are insecure dim my light by trying to insinuate that my beauty and men wanting to lay me down was how I got lifted up. So ladies, it's a funny world out here. You'll have a lot of funny moments like that, but just realize when you lift yourself up on that pedestal, nobody can take you down unless you allow it. This is your girl back with another exotical rant. My soft life ladies, comment, subscribe, like, and let me know how you feel in the comments. Bye ladies.